NFL television numbers are down, and we paint the NFL as this big television monster, this conglomerate, and they are. It is safe to say that the NFL owns a day of the week, and that's Sunday. They own Sundays. The NFL took Sundays away from the church. That's how big Sundays are when the NFL season is on. But in 2016, the television ratings are dropping. And they've continued to drop. There has not been a week where they have not dropped. There has been a week where they've bounced up a little bit in the ratings. They keep going down. Now, people say that it is due to the fact that you have Colin Kaepernick kneeling and protesting, and you have other NFL players protesting. I don't think that's the case. I do think, and I have seen people, there are some people that I know, and that I have seen, and that I am sure there are people that are not watching the NFL because these people are protesting and they are boycotting the NFL. But that is a small minority, I do believe. But I think the NFL is suffering in television ratings the same reason that the WWE has suffered over the years. And that's oversaturation. Huge oversaturation. You had Sunday night, well, for starters, I mean, this is way back in the day, you had Sundays, and then you had Monday night. Now you have Sundays, you have Sunday night, you have Monday night, and now you have Thursday night. And add all the NFL shows that are on CBS, Sports Network, NFL Network, ESPN, they have everything. So I think it's an oversaturation of the product. And people may not agree with me on this, but I'll say this. Major League Baseball is easier to watch on television than the National Football League. And hear me out, and here's why. Major League Baseball, yes, there are commercials, but you can sit in your seat, get your snacks ready at home, sit in that lazy boy couch sofa that you have, get your snacks ready, and you could be watching about 15 minutes of action. No commercials. There are innings that go, they're 30 minutes. Now, granted, you have some guys walking around or whatever, but for the most part, you're getting action. With the NFL, they run a play, whistle stops, timeout. But the best are the television timeouts. And more I see the commercial breaks on NFL television are getting longer every year. And to me, it's just unbearable to watch. I can't do it. I can't. It's one thing where I work NFL on Sirius XM and I work on AM 970 with the NFL games. And you have the Red Zone on in the studio. I can do that. NFL Red Zone is the greatest creation ever. But watching a football game on CBS or Fox, it's dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful. Commercials are way too long. The commercial breaks are way too long. And you're stopping every I mean, this is an example. You punt the ball, go to commercial break. Come back, run a play, commercial break. Or, the best is, 2-minute warning, break. Come back, punt, break. Come back, run a play, break. It's just too much. It really is too much. I find myself falling asleep on NFL games. I have over the last couple of years. Not baseball, but I've fallen asleep on football. National Football League, actually. I've fallen asleep on. Baseball more boring to watch? NFL's more tough to watch. Back after this.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
I finally had a Saturday off, you know, all the stuff that we have on, and AM 970 now getting Islanders hockey, and we got Syracuse and Army football, Seton Hall basketball coming up, and obviously Sirius XM with all the college football that we do, plus now it's the Major League Baseball playoffs, and obviously we've just been going hard with Soriano's Blue Jays baseball over at Mid Island with the 14th and the 18th, so it's been tough. I finally had a Saturday yesterday to spend with my girlfriend, and I spent the whole day with her. We went to Casola Farms in Jersey. Great place, by the way. Pumpkin picked. First time I had ever pumpkin picked with a girlfriend, and first time I had ever pumpkin picked with someone other than my family. My family used to take me pumpkin picking when I was younger, but I actually, you know. The running joke was I was supposed to go a few times with two of my ex-girlfriends, and shortly after we had made the plans, the relationship died. So I was a little, you know, I was waiting for Saturday with bated breath, but also at the same time, like I just hope nothing happens. But you know, it went well. I really, you know, it's so funny, folks, and it's gonna be 10 months with my girl coming up. I never envisioned having this much fun with a human being that I am with her. And you know what? Sometimes we fight. Every relationship's like that. It's not perfect, folks. And trust me, anyone that knows me, I'm not the most perfect person in the world at all. I'm tough to deal with. People can make that case. But I wouldn't trade these last 10 months for anything. I've had the most fun with this woman that I have had in a long time, and I think that I can even remember with anybody that I've ever spent time with on this earth. And that's not a knock to anybody else. I've had a lot of fun times with a lot of fun people, but it's incredible, man. What this girl can do. She just can take my day or week, however crappy it may be, and just turn it into a positive. And sometimes, you know, I don't look at the big picture, but then I do. I sit back, I assess myself, and I do. And this woman is just so incredible. My girlfriend Karen is amazingly beautiful. She's smart, and she does not put up with my crap. She is the toughest woman that I've ever been with. And she almost knows my every move. But little does she know that I know her every move. So now we have two hard heads now. You know, it's like a chess match. Or it's like a tight baseball game and the managers are playing chess. We know what our next moves are going to be. We know each other well, and I think that's extraordinary. And if you would have asked me 3 years ago, every time I tried to drunkenly pick up this woman at a bar at a DDO party, which were usually at Carl's Clippers, and she would deny me and go to her friends. What the hell is it? What is wrong with this guy? I never would have thought that 3 years later, and I would be 10 months into a relationship with this woman. She loves my parents and my family. My family loves her. I love her family. Her family loves me. She loves my dog. I love her dog. But we love each other. And 10 months in, that's a big deal, man, for me. And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I love her so much, and I couldn't be more happier than to be with the person that I am with today. I love it. Back after this.
We've changed from Domino's Pizza to Domino's because we're more than pizza. Taste what else we have to offer and order any of our specialty chicken, pastas, sandwiches, or stuffed cheesy bread. Choose any two, including medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each.
Happy belly!
Part of this complete breakfast.
Praise the good!
So, folks, there have been memes that are coming out on social media, and usually memes are funny, some memes are not funny, and some memes just don't make any sense at all. So, there are there is a meme out there with this 50 Shades of Grey stuff and the Donald Trump groping allegations. And we shared it on the Soriano Network Instagram page. And we shared it with a caption of, And whenever we do that, folks, we leave it up for you to decide. We don't like to decide who you're going to vote for or tell you who to vote for. We are not CNN, we're not Fox News. We throw stuff out there and you interpret it the way you want to interpret it. We had a thing out there, there was a meme that it was, was America ever great? And we put it out there. Well, again, And we also wrote, interpret it the way you want to interpret it. So, there's these Donald Trump groping allegations, and listen, who knows if they're true, who knows if they're false. But for people, the meme reads something like, all these women are disgusted about Donald Trump's, these Donald Trump groping and sexual assault allegations, but who bought 80 million copies of 50 Shades of Grey? Okay, I'm going to say this slowly so that all of these diehard Republican, conservative people on my page can understand this. 50 Shades of Grey and Mr. Grey was a fictional character. But let's just take that out of the equation. If you read and watched the movie, he gave the woman a consent form to have sex with him. It was a contract that this woman was signing to have sex with him. So it was consensual sex. The Donald Trump allegations are that it wasn't consensual sex. That it wasn't, there was nothing consensual about it. Do you understand the differences in this? Mr. Grey, fictional character. Also, Donald Trump running for president of the United States of America. You don't see anything wrong with this? Oh, and who bought 80 million copies of 50 Shades of Grey? How could they be upset with Trump's behavior? Read the goddamn book. Watch the movie. He gives her a form to sign for all the sexual acts that he's going to do. He just doesn't grope her by the genitals because he's a star and can get away with it. So think about that next time you share that meme and you really truly believe that. Share that, just share that meme and think about what I just said. And think about how I just broke it down. And maybe you could sit back and go, damn, Soriano's right about that one. You're damn right I am. Back after this.
That's all, folks.